What up, what up, what up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, it's me, April Love, here in Boston. Wishing you a blessed time. Truly hope you are finding reasons to smile, laugh, enjoy life. Appreciate everything and everyone around you. It's been at least a week since I've done the last live stream. Um, but I've put out at least 2 videos since then. The last one was the newest Love Lift track. Um, I put it in the link to this video. So if you haven't checked out my latest Love Lift track, go check it out. And if you can, that particular video, share it out on Twitter and tag Roman Atwood. Because the Love Lift track is um, towards him. What up, meditation man? Namaste, namaste, or assalamu alaikum, or hi. So, but yeah, my last video, Smile More. Um, it's my latest Love Lift track. Um, if you happen to be on Twitter, uh, share it on there, and tag Roman Atwood because that's who the song is about. Um, it's the third in a decent list of people that I want to make Love Lift tracks for. If you don't know what the Love Lift track is, the Love Lift track is basically the opposite of the diss track. Instead of dissing somebody, even if it's in play or just in fun, I'm making a track celebrating a person, showing love and appreciation to a person, highlighting a person, in a positive light. So far I've done, this is my third one. Um, I kind of have an idea for the next one. Um, kind of I'm trying to focus on one, but because I'm having fun making them, I'm already getting melodies or getting ideas musically or lyrically for multiple people at a time, and I'm like, just focus on one. So, I get an idea who I might do next. I did put a poll on Twitter, and so far only 2 people have responded to that. So right now it's a 50-50 between. I put 4 people's names, and I got at least 2 people to respond to 2 different, and picked 2 different people. So, um, and neither one of them is the one that I originally thought of, uh, started, doing the next one about. But it is all good. The other thing I'm doing is I started this a little bit on a live stream last week, or started a video, and I didn't bring my actual camera with me tonight, but I'm doing a little more work on this piece. This is my, I think, third or fourth fourth bridge painting. Um, the bridge is being done in the white right now. It's being done with a Sharpie. And try not to do too much with the Sharpie right now because I don't know if I want to keep going in that direction. But Minds, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Share out the stream. Uh, and yeah, this past week was kind of on the rough side for me. I've been doing a fitness, and I've been the videos that I've been putting out weekly have been focusing on my fitness, but overall, I'm trying to stay as consistent as possible with everything that I'm trying to do, whether it's content, whether it's fitness and personal stuff. Um, this past week, energy and emotionally, it was a little rough, um, but it's all good. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, as much as I don't pay attention or I try not to focus on numbers, you know, I get a little sad and a little, disappointed when I see my numbers go down, even though I'm still posting, even though I'm still trying to do as much as I can. Actually, I was already at 1K. I lost about 10 subscribers in the last couple of days. I actually hit 1K back in August, and I've fluctuated. I've fluctuated between, um, above 1K and under 1K. You know, um, and it's frustrating because your meditation, man. Granted, I don't stream on a regular basis, but I'm posting stuff everywhere all the time. I might take a day or two where I don't do anything, but I feel like I'm fairly consistent. And um, when I watch and I try not to pay attention to what's going on with other people as far as, again, numbers, because I know eventually something's gonna click and it's gonna flood in and I'm gonna be overwhelmed. And I welcome that sort of to some extent, but when I see people that were like a week ago or a month ago down at like 500 and they've surpassed me already, um, that there is a part of you that kind of goes, "What about me?" And I don't want to complain, but it does get frustrating. I do my best not to pay attention to the numbers because I know it's the game of YouTube, and it's not, and I know it's not out of lack of me trying or me putting out effort or me doing whatever. It is what it is. And I know people like you, Meditation Man, and some other people that have come across me. And once you start seeing my content, you stick around. You at least check in every now and again, and I appreciate you guys so much. It means the world. That the people that do find me and do check out a couple of my videos and get the and get the get something from my videos. It means the world. And if you, even though you may not comment all the time, what or I don't, whether you're watching the videos and you're just liking them, if you can do me a favor, the ones that I put out that you tend to gravitate to or you're compelled to, share it anywhere on social media. I don't care if you have Facebook, share it on Facebook. If you have Twitter, share it on Twitter, on Instagram, or wherever. Because the more people, those of you that get something from my content, you know, you're the ones that are gonna, when you guys share out my content, you're showing, you're the ones that are, you're gonna help me do that, the word to mouth sort of thing, you know. And I know I owe a lot to the hashtag I am a creator community, because it's because of that community that I got to 1K back in August. Um, I haven't been as active in that community as I was, in the during the summer. I still go check out James Cox's live streams every now and again, and I know February 1st they're going to be celebrating 1 year of 1 year anniversary of hashtag I'm a creator. You know, for sure. And I know that's really difficult, especially on this, not just this platform, but anywhere on social media, because unfortunately, you know, negative sells, drama sells more than, positive messaging. But I do it anyway because one, I believe in the content that I'm putting out. Two, the few of you that have come into my checked out my videos and got something from my videos, you're my growing audience. You're the ones that are getting it and appreciate it. And I might not see you every a comment from you in every single video. You may not come to every live stream that I do, but I know the ones that are supporting me. And when I get me, to honestly, mine's me neither. And here's something I mentioned it a couple of times in my last few live streams, right? I It's one of my favorite things that have happened so far. About a week or two ago, somebody, I think, originally started off as a troll, right? He watched an old video of mine from like a year or two ago, and put a comment that said lesbo. About a few minutes later, he put another comment on a different video, but it was a positive comment. So I was confused. I'm like, okay, you're gonna call me a name on one video, but like it and appreciate the other video. And at first, I wasn't gonna respond, and then I remember listening to Gary Vee say, you know, respond with love to the negative comments. So what I did was, to the lesbo comment, I said, I'm sorry you're having a bad day. I hope it gets better. Within about 24 hours, a few anywhere from 4 to 24 hours. I don't remember how long of a distance and time it was, but they deleted the lesbo comment, watched another couple of my videos, and left positive comments on there and say, you know what, I really like your content. You're very inspiring and motivating, and in every now and again since then, they've watched the video, whether it's a new one or an old one, and have left at least some kind of positive comment. So for that person to turn around from starting off negative because they first judged me for the way that I looked and maybe present myself, to going, you know what? Screw that. This person has something of value. They're being genuine. They're, putting out something positive, and they appreciated that. You know? No, I understand it getting to you because, I try not to let it get to me, but it does. You know? And I mean, I've been making videos for about 5 years now, and I've been very consistent over the last, say, 3 years, maybe 4 years. Um, so it is frustrating to, that I haven't grown more than I have. But again, the blessing came with hashtag I'm a creator. Um, I went from, in 8 hours, I went from 100 to 200 subscribers, and then within 4 months, I went from 100 to 1K. And I've been fluctuating around the 1K mark. I've gone 20 over, went 20 under, got back up to 1K, went a few not under. Just recent over the weekend, went from 105. Yeah, I was at 1K, and it's down to I think it's down to 990, 991 now. Um, and it's frustrating, but I'm like again, I'm trying to keep in mind, because I've been listening to Gary Vaynerchuk a lot, um, and I'm trying to keep in my mind what you know, something that I already believe anyway. But even though I believe it, it's human nature to go. I'm not seeing the results that I know, you know, I deserve or know that I'm not entitled. Nobody's entitled to anything, but I know I have from the people that do find my videos and tell me the value of my videos to them. I know I have something. And I also have to remember one of the other things Gary Vee has said is you're one piece of content away from your life changing. And don't worry about overthinking it. Just make the video. Just make the content. Just, you know, and sometimes I do that. Sometimes I go, okay, I don't care if I'm in a bad mood. I don't care if I'm in a good mood. I just want to do it. You as well. Thank you for coming in. And I'll try to get more consistent with my live streams. They'll probably be late at night like this again, because I usually do them at work. But um, but keep your eye out. I'm always posting something. So thank you. And again, check out my other content, the videos that you like and that touch you. Share it out to people. Share it out everywhere. Thank you. Appreciate it. Maybe make YouTube friends that disappear. Well, I'm up for a debate. I'm up for a debate sometimes. I'm up for a debate sometimes. And so, that's why, like, my Love Lift tracks, you know, those Love Lift tracks, I'm waiting for one of the people that I make it of, sees it and mentions it or talks about it. Because, like, and believe me, after I put it up, like, I make sure to tag those people. Like this one, the one that I put out yesterday, it was for Roman Atwood, Smile More. Um, and I tagged them in it a couple of times. My thing is, I don't want to um, tag people, bigger people, because I don't want them to block me, thinking that I'm some kind of stalker. But yeah. Sorry if I'm getting a little distracted. The thing is, I'm getting distracted for multiple reasons. One, I'm trying to be very cautious of what I do with this because I'm already going in a direction I wasn't intending, and I don't want to overtake what the drawing, the painting. Mm. Jeepers, you. I feel like I do a variety of some kind of diversity. I mean, I haven't been completely on top of my vlogs, and maybe I need to get back into doing regular vlogs as well. Um, but I feel like between, you know, so far this year, I've done 4 weekly fitness journey videos where I chronicle my week of trying to eat clean and working out and my progress and where I am mentally or emotionally. Um, and I've been condensing those down to 10 minutes, right around the 10-minute mark, because I'm also posting it to IGTV. Because again, I'm trying to post everywhere. I'm trying to get something popping off where it turns into, something financially profitable. You know, this gives me the exposure, basically. But um, language is a tough one for me. I could barely learn Arabic. And I've been to Morocco at least three. I've been to Morocco 3 times. Let's put it this way: I grew up. My me and my brothers don't have the same father, but I grew up around his father's originally from Peru, and when I was growing up, I was around his family a lot. You would think I would have learned some Spanish, but I know like the most basic that like everybody knows. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Um, that's about it. And same thing with Arabic. Before I went for the first time, I started trying to learn, learn learn a little Arabic, so I could at least ask basic questions or basic, try to learn at least a little something. And I've learned how to say, hello, how are you? I'm good. Thank you. Goodbye. um, yeah. I can't, and I feel weird doing the joke I used to do because of no problem. I'm kind of distracting myself anyway. Kind of coming out interesting. But it's kind of cool already. I'm afraid to do too much because I don't want to change it too much. Because originally this was only supposed to be a two-color painting, and it's already turned to three. But this is what I got so far. I've been into the bridges lately, so like I'm working on like the sunburst right now. And originally it wasn't supposed to be a sunburst. It was just supposed to be like a little white dot. It kind of went further than I originally intended. So now it's kind of sunbursting, and it looks cool. And now, because I'm doing this, I'm kind of like, I haven't painted it obviously, but now I'm seeing like faint purples in the background. But I don't know if I want to go, I don't know if I want to really go in that direction. I mean, it would give it a little more atmospheric and break up the white a little bit, but I don't know if I really want to do that or not. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. But meditation man, thank you for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you coming in. You're one of my favorite peoples. Tennessee. You missed the look. Tennessee. Hit that like button, Tennessee. Now that I mentioned the purple, now I kind of want to put the purple. And instead of carrying that baggie around that I was carrying for my markers, bought a case. It's only supposed to fit 24 markers, but here I'll show you what's in here. I just stuffed as many as I could into the case. So I got my oil ones, and then the regular permanent marker, and there's markers on the markers. It's only supposed to hold 24 markers, but there's like, I think, at least 40, 30, maybe 30, 40, maybe, I don't know. There's a decent amount. So I think I may go with that, although I do have a purple. Did I buy? I don't know what I bought. But I'm going to try to use these two. Yeah, see, now I'm getting a little overzealous here. But we'll see what I do. I don't want to go too crazy. Just a little crazy. I don't want to go too crazy. Just a little crazy. It just made me think of a comedy thing I used to watch, where the guy said, "Oh, I'm not mad, but I am going mad, so there is a discount." So I haven't even used this marker yet. I don't know if I want to go with the. Ready? Well, it's gonna take a minute. And there's three people. Three people. Ha 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 ha. Thank you for coming in. Hit that like button, whoever you may be. I appreciate you stopping in. Whether you say hello or not, the fact that you are here means a lot. It really does. And I may actually be packing up in the next hour because I have to switch over to my security vehicle. But I'm going to play with this a little bit longer. Kenneth, hello, my friend. Long time no see. I'm glad to see you here. I appreciate you. You are, again, one of my favorite people to come in and say hello. I am currently working on an art piece, and I did show it a few minutes ago, and I will show it again once I make sure I don't screw it up. How's everybody been? Especially you regulars. How have you all been? It's been a while since I've seen a lot of you. You guys. I know life gets busy, so I completely understand. I didn't know you had hand surgery. You okay? Was it an accident, or you just had to get, you know, had hand issues? Carpal tunnel. I don't know if that's what I'm dealing with. It could be. I've been having issues with my hands off and on for a while, and especially when I'm sleeping. If I have my hands, granted, I probably don't sleep in the best position either, but my hands either go numb or my fingers right around the knuckles. They tend to get inflamed. They've been getting inflamed, and I wake up and very stiff to try to make a fist. Like even now, they're kind of achy. I'm not sure exactly what's causing it. I've mentioned it once or twice to my doctors, but sometimes doctors stink. They don't really give you answers. They just try to give you a temporary fix until it becomes something worse. You can't afford the fix, and you end up with big, expensive bills. At least here in the States. Yeah, I get tingling every now and again, but they get really stiff and achy and inflamed. So I don't know if it's, carpal tunnel. I don't know if it's, um, I've been pre-diabetic, so I don't know if it's, diabetic type nerve pain. I don't know if it's arthritis developing, you know. Kind of like where this is going. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, maybe not a lot, but it's definitely coming along. Doesn't help that I'm left-handed, and the light that's on right now is coming from the left side, so it's shadowing what I'm doing. That stinks. Sorry to hear that. That stinks. I'm left-handed too. I just said that. I just mentioned that I was left-handed. Okay. Show you what I'm doing in a second. getting nice. I hope it looks the same in the morning. Because I'm doing it in dim light, so it tends to look different in natural light. But I like where it's going. More than I thought I was going to like it. Hopefully it stays this way. Purple's definitely adding another dimension. Check it out. Ghostly, what's up, homie? Long time no see. But this is what I got. Adding the little bit of purple in there right now. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I think I'm gonna add a little pink and nice. We love it. I got my old crew back. What's up, people? Yeah, Meditation Man, Keith Humphrey, Tennessee popped in. Now I got Ghostly and Tiffany. You know Tiffany's in the background somewhere. I know you're there. I see you. I thought I threw that the other one out. Maybe I just need a new one. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to stick with the pink then. I did take out the pink one. Oh, I didn't take out the pink one. I love you guys. I'm so happy you're here. So happy. I'm so happy. You know, normally I would, position you guys in a better spot, but I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I miss you guys. So since I got you guys here, I need y'all to do me a favor if you happen to be on Twitter. Specifically Twitter. My last video, Smile More. The newest Love Lift track. I need people to tag Roman Atwood. And you'll know you have the right Roman Atwood on Twitter because he's got the little check mark. To let he's verified, so you'll know it's his account. All right, because I want him to see it. I don't know if he'll respond to it, but I want people to get his attention for that video, because it's about him. It's inspired by him. So I really want him. Every time I make one of these Love Lift tracks, I want people to get the attention of the person I make it for. retweet the tweets I put out about it, make your own tweet about it, and tag him. Because if I can get his attention and he likes it, maybe, you know, I'm doing it because I generally like the people that I'm doing it, but I also have I do have a double reason why I'm doing it. I'm hoping because I'm showing love towards these people that they'll do the same and give me a shout out, which would help me out a lot. I'm being honest about it. But it also is genuinely about spreading love. It's about changing the game. About you know, you know, to enforce more positivity. You know, I don't watch drama channels. I don't even watch people like PewDiePie because I've heard about the drama that happens with them. The craziness that happens with some of the more popular ones, and I'm not trying to change myself to follow that. I rather follow suit with the people that I watch in general. And I've been watching a lot of Gary V. And if I'm gonna follow suit with anybody, I'm gonna follow suit with him because in his own way he's doing the same thing. He's trying to inspire people. Maybe he's not intentionally trying to inspire people, but he wants to get people to the point where they're doing what they love and doing things from a place of love and happiness. And that's I'm trying to work on my happiness. I'm not chasing my happiness. I know that's something within. I know nothing that I get outside of myself is going to necessarily give me the happiness that I'm looking for. Um, it's going to, material and finances, they do help, but at the end of the day, they don't provide happiness. And I know that. I totally get that and understand that and believe that myself. I've never been someone that chased the money. You know, never been someone. Me and my brothers always had one of my brothers. Me and him have always had the debate about don't chase the money, chase what you love, and the money will follow that. You know, let what you love to do be let money be the byproduct of what you love to do, and that's one of the things Roman Atwood says a lot too. And again, it's something that I personally believe. You know, something I personally believe. This is really coming out interesting. Very, very interesting. Wow, stupid. Really coming out interesting. So glad you guys are here. You don't know how much it means. I'm actually a little, there's a little teary-eyedness going on under the surface. I was feeling a little down and a little discouraged. And to have some of my original supporters here tonight really means a lot. You know, there's a lot going on in my family, and you know, I'm feeling a little down and discouraged. I'm still pushing through because you see me still doing the workout videos. I actually managed to go to the gym 2 days in a row. I didn't go Sunday. I went Friday and Saturday. Sunday, I couldn't get myself moving too much, um, but it's all good. I'm not beating myself too much up about it. It is what it is, but for sure, always keep faith. Oh, it's supposed to be a lighter blue. Oh, whatever. Keep adding different colors. This has gone in a completely different direction. It's supposed to be two, three colors tops, and it's gone completely elsewhere. Nice, got a heart. Don't know from who, but tweet it out, people. Tweet it out. Tweet out my last video, the Smile More Love Lift track featuring Roman Atwood, and tag Roman Atwood in that video. Tell him, Roman Atwood, check out this video. It's about you. Someone showing you love. Actually, no, around here. Look at that. There we go. That I can get. Show you where I'm at in a second. That works. Show you in a few seconds. It's starting to come together a little bit more. I like it a lot. I like it, I like it a lot. Tell me if you know what movie that's from. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. What movie is that from? from Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, so that phrase, that thing is from Dumb and Dumber. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. That's kind of cool. It's not exactly what I'm trying to do, but it's working. It's working. Hello, eating pizza. I had my cheat meal for the week, so can't have any pizza. Am I allowing myself once a week junk food? Otherwise, it has to be home cooked or some kind of, as healthy as possible. I mean, I haven't been extremely healthy, all healthy, but it's at least homemade and not crazy. I've been doing okay though. I'm happy with what I'm doing. So, hey, if you've seen my videos, I've been working out here. I've been working out at the house. I've been working out everywhere. So, don't necessarily need gym specifically. You know, I mean, I can't, to be honest with you, like, when it comes to, like, things like push ups, I can't do regular push ups. I can't even do girly push ups. But if I do them upright, like if I do them off of, like, a counter or something, it happens a little bit easier. Okay, so here's the like not so good part about me making a white bridge and then making this big white ball looking thing in the background is that I can't really blend it in with the bridge because it's the same color. Check it out. So unintentionally, this is becoming like a sunburst or a moon or whatever you want to call it. But because the bridge itself is white, I can't really make it pop or glow behind the bridge because it's white. So, unless I darken the bridge, which I really don't want to do, like at least in this section, it might make sense to do it a little because then it will look like it's it will look like, because the moon, or I don't know what I'm calling that. I don't know if that's supposed to be the moon or sun or whatever. It's just some kind of like a burst, energy burst, I guess you can call it. Um, um, I don't know. Maybe maybe darken the bridge just in this section so it pops in the background. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully I don't screw it up. I don't have. Because what it's gonna do is it's gonna end up changing the dynamic of the 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 perception of the bridge. I don't want to change that too much because it took me a long time just to get it the way I wanted it, or as close to what I wanted. But I've already started, so. Get some watch hours tonight thanks to you guys. Feels good. It feels good. Yeah, it feels good. Do. Feels good. Yeah. Oh, how sweet. Oh, so mushy. So mushy. Hey, at least you'll be keeping it real. It's almost working. It feels good. Yeah, it feels good. Do, 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 do. It feels good. Yeah, it feels. Now that song's in my head. Okay, which one is open? This one. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. Show you in a moment. This may be the last part I do because I'm gonna have to switch gears for a little bit. It's working! It's working, E.T., it's working! Don't mind me. Every time I say certain phrases, a movie or something pops in my head. E.T. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Na, 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 na. Now I got random songs popping off in my head. Just now, my brain went rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah, whatever the Casbah is. It's coming. I'll show you in a second. I think it gave it just what it might have needed. It's starting to look dope. Not quite, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. I don't know why that particular song popped in my head. It's not like I listen to 80s music. I was singing happy birthday and somehow that came in my head. Nice! Nice. Of course. Green shirt. You know when you see the green collar. Started off with green, but I thought the black would look better. And now I can try to pop the white in the middle a little bit better. Now I'm gonna see about adding more white in the middle. I probably shouldn't let the black. Thank you. This is my fourth bridge. What the heck? Oh. For a second, the thing said I had 0 likes. I'm like, I know that ain't true. Why are you taking my likes away from me? Oil Sharpies. Yeah, my subs went down a little bit over the last couple days. I don't know, they're getting weird. But I should continue on. As annoying as it is. And to be honest with you, sometimes I want to cry because I'm passionate about what I'm doing. Because, I'm not just doing this for a hobby. Some people are doing it for a hobby. I'm doing it because I believe in the message that I have. I believe, you know, I have a message. I'm putting out value. I am trying to make a career for myself, and I know it takes time. I know this is a waiting game. This is a game of patience. You know, any any but there are days where I'm like, I know I got something. I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm going in the right direction. I just want more people to see it. Even now, talking about it, like I can feel it. You know, and I know overall I'm making a difference, but this is looking nice now. I'll show you in a second. I'm glad I did the black now. It looks really nice now. Now I'm just trying to make the sunburst a little bit better. Awesome sauce. Sometimes I don't go as often as I have. You know, I haven't gone as much as I used to, but I do stop in every now and again. I know they're doing. I know there's supposed to be. They're gonna be celebrating 1 year of hashtag I'm a creator. This I think it's Friday the 1st. They're gonna do another, a create-a-thon, an 8-hour create-a-thon, like the old days, which was just last year. I owe a lot to that community, though. I wouldn't have half as many um, subscribers. A lot of you guys especially wouldn't be here. So I don't take it for granted. All that community helped with and still helps with every now and again. It looks like I'm getting a little excited. I am, because it's starting to look really nice. This wasn't intended to be an art. Well, it really isn't an art stream, but it's okay. But look. Looking really nice. Totally not the direction I was intending on going, but I'm really liking how it's coming out. What time is it? 3. Yeah, I gotta put this away for now. I'm not gonna end the stream yet, but it's looking sweet, sweet, deep. Back, back about almost 20 years ago now, I think 18 years ago, I was at a place in Western Massachusetts called Sheffield, Mass. I was at this like self-help retreat type place, you know, self-improvement type place. Um, and they there was a woman that was there that had an accent, and whenever she would say words that had the double E, it would be very accentuated, right? So she'd go, "That's deep," and it became a joke between us. That like if I read one of my poems or whatever, she's like, "Ooh, I like that. It's so deep. It's deep." So specifically that word, whenever I say it or hear it, it makes me think of that. Good times. Just adding a little extra purple before I put this away for the night. I'll stop it for the night. Hello to the third person that came in. Hit that like button. So I'm just adding, I don't know if you can really tell the extra purple that I put in, but I'm trying to bring it out a little bit more. Let's see, some of the purple down here. Yeah, stop with the painting for a moment. I want to keep going, but I actually have to do my job sometimes. So here, check out my massive Sharpie collection. So this nice little case was supposed to only hold 24. It's supposed to only hold 24 markers, but I stuffed as many markers as I could into it. I need two hands to put these in there properly. Yeah, I went to the art store last week and was looking to buy some Sharpies. And the art store I went to had like an all-out Sharpie display, and saw the case. I was like, I was a little hesitant to get it because I knew it was gonna have a lot of the colors and styles that I already have that I don't really need right now. But I was like, yeah, but I want the case. And it doesn't hurt to have more markers. So, and this seems to be my thing now as far as um, the way I've been doing my art projects is um, I've been doing the the background or like the backsplash with acrylic paint, and then as far as like detail work like the bridge and everything, things like the bridge, or if I'm trying to put a specific image, I use the Sharpies um, because I can, you know, that's one of the weak things about my painting, because I just over the last couple years started actually painting. I used to just do pastels and colored pencils and occasionally markers or whatever, and then was it last year or the year before? The year before, I think, I started playing with the Sharpies, and you've seen my Sharpie artwork. Um, when I did those, like I was like, oh snap, this is like, I love the way those came out. And since then, and when I found these oil Sharpies, um, the oil Sharpies really give it texture and depth and whatnot. So like, and the cool thing about the oil Sharpies is because they stay like whatever surface you're putting it on, it pops off the surface a little, or when it dries, it has a texture to it. And if you're gonna use regular Sharpies, you can use the oil Sharpies and then blend it with a regular Sharpie on top of it, and it really works in that way. It's definitely therapeutic, you know, it gets you into a focus and a meditative state. Anything that can get you here. And it's a good release because after you're done, and especially if you like what you painted, it gives you a good feeling. And hey, if it comes out really good and you start making videos doing it, you know, try to start selling them. And, you know, try to learn, figure out how to do prints. If you want to do prints or sell the originals, and if you value, show give yourself value. You know, I've had interest in 3 different paintings. 2 people wanted to buy them, but one can't afford it right now. The other I haven't heard back from. The other one who did buy a painting, my cousin, he's so far the only one that actually physically or like went through with buying the painting. Um, but yeah, hang out tight for a minute. I gotta run to the restroom, and then I'll come back and get you. Because nobody wants to see that. Well, I'm sure somebody does, but not on YouTube. 100%. What sounds like a rain dance? What sounds like a rain dance? Yeah. Alright. Okay, leaving my stuff in the office. Taking you with me out to the car. It's time to go on a little adventure. We're going that way. Spooky. It is spooky. Okie dokie, stokily. Oakley dokley. Feels like winter. I don't know if you ever get this feeling down there, because I know you don't get a whole lot of snow, or I know you got some this year. Got a little dusting. I know you don't get a whole lot of, for you. What was the lowest temperature down there? What was the lowest temperature you guys got down in Texas this year? Yeah, that's definitely cold for Texas. We still got you beat, though. We've gotten below 0. Alright, I gotta pay attention for a second. Well, longer than a second, but because I'm backing out of the driveway. Well, we haven't been on this route in a long time. let's go on an adventure. You've been on this adventure before. It may have been a while. It's okay. Maybe we'll see a coyote or two. Although it's very hard to get the coyotes on camera because they blend in with the surrounding. So unless they're like right up against the unless they're right up against, right up near the car, it's really hard to get them on screen. The next snowstorm we get, I probably won't be driving around, depending how bad it is, because depending on the wind and everything, the snowbanks around here get really, really, really. But I will try to live stream, and you guys can see like the snow coming in. Because one of the things I love during the snowstorms is seeing like the music videos and whatever, where like you see sand gliding along the floor, the ground, like that happens with the snow. And that's one of my favorite things around here is seeing the snow just glide against the ground. I should go all the way up like Last week was crazy because we did have a snowstorm, but it was like the really heavy, icy snow that like that you have to walk like a old person, like an old person that has a walker or something. You have to walk it inch by inch. The parking lots are basically oversized, chopped up ice skating rinks. Uneven ice skating rinks. The place that I mentioned, right, in Sheffield, Massachusetts. One of the days that we were there, we had the snow up there was fun because it was in an area that's known for snow and like one of the like where rich people go skiing. But there was one day that the driveway and the parking lots completely got covered up in ice. Who came in? Oh, hey Tiffany, how are you? Well, since you're actually in here now, give it a like. Give it a like, give it a like. I'm almost up to 10 likes. I haven't had 10 likes in, like, forever. So, well, hold on, let me see something. We still got little mounds of snow. Right there. And that's not half of what was there. Most of it's melted, but that during the winter here, especially at my job, the mountains of snow last well into the spring. Because they just pile all snow in the same spot, no matter um, no matter how many storms, they just pile the snow higher and higher and higher and higher. And then, spring comes, and then, it starts to melt, but like the little bit left, well, what will be left with is a little dirt pile. All the snowbanks will be gone, but then we'll have like a dirt pot, just a mound of dirt. That looks like snow. They didn't fix it. They just stupid. I really just need to put a new chain on that friggin' fence. I'll show you what I'm talking about, what I'm complaining about. And excuse my language. I know I usually don't curse. I think I did unintentionally. But right there. So you see that bent pipe, right? The bent pipe from the last storm got almost torn off the fence. And the chain, like, all someone really needed to do was take that pipe out and they could have opened the gate. And what they need to do is put a longer chain on the gate itself, and it doesn't look like they actually did that. They just tried to squeeze the thing closer together, which is stupid. Cause that other gate, the other gate that I have to check every now and again, or the one that I gotta open in the mornings, that has a overly long chain that if they actually cut that one in half, it would be enough chain for both gates. But they're not gonna do it because they're lazy. They don't care. They just want to yell at security when something goes wrong. So you know the dirt piles I talked about? They look kind of like that. Steph, um, now probably sleeping or whatever. I actually haven't seen her much in my streams lately. She right after Christmas there was a fire in her um in the place that she lives. Not her apartment, but the first floor apartment. Um, and they were displaced for a couple of days. Um, but I think she's doing all right now. I've actually spoken to her in a while. But I'll let her know you were asking for her. Alright, hold on a second. I'll shut those lights off. Turn this one on. And I'm going to stay on for a little while longer. Hi. How goes it? Thank you. But those likes do make me feel good. I really appreciate everybody that came in tonight. It really means a lot. What I really want to do, and I can't afford to do it right now, yeah. What I really want to do, but again, like I said, I don't really have the money right now to do it, is I want to get a separate phone specifically for doing live streams. No, but it always excites me when I see people come in and actually give likes. And like I said, it was really nice tonight seeing some of my original supporters come in tonight. You really don't understand how much it means to me. You know, it's when I see people coming back, it's what reminds me that I'm going in the right direction. You know, like it was discouraging seeing my numbers go down. I have to laugh though. I I have to laugh though as frustrating as it is to see my numbers go down, I love people going, you're 10 away, you're only a couple away from 1K. Congratulations. And I'm like, this is like the fifth time that I've hit 1K. I would like to hit 2K this year. I would like to get to 2. I mean, I want more than that. I want, I want 1K. I want 100K. I want 1 million, but you know, I want I want to see at least 2,000 this year. At the very least, 1,000. I want to get to 2,000, and I want to get monetized. I'll do it. I know it. Like I don't get like Gary V says. Gary Vaynerchuk. He says, um, "You're just one piece of content away from your life changing." It only takes one piece of content. You're only one piece of content. You're just one video away. You're one Instagram post away. You're one tweet away. You're one, whatever content you put out, your music, what art, whatever. You're just one piece of content away from your life changing. I mean, think about it. You gotta be careful with the clickbait though, because if it doesn't in some way pertain to your video, apparently YouTube is cracking down on that too. I mean, I know everybody does it, but still, you know. But yeah, I'm just kind of thinking. I gotta start doing my streams more. My issue is that I just get too stuck in my head. Cause I want, cause I want to do so much, but I feel like, to juggle the things that I want to do with the things that I have to do without getting burnt out, you know. Because if I live stream, then I'm taking away from making actual videos. If I make videos, it kind of takes away from the live streams. Um, I want to post on Instagram, Twitter, and all the other platforms, and it's hard to juggle and figure out what fits where and how to change it for each platform. You know, thanks to I don't know if the third person is just you guys in multiple places or if there's someone else in the room, but thanks to whoever came in. I appreciate you. Right. The only thing, you know how sometimes I'll edit on the live stream? The only reason I don't like doing that is then it takes away, I feel like it takes away from, you're watching me edit, but you also end up seeing what's going to be the actual video. And I want you to watch the video, you know? Then again, I don't have a huge audience yet in my live stream, so I'm trying to figure out where to put you because I'm trying to get my adapter for. Where did I put it? I want to plug in my phone because it's starting to get drained. Alright, I'm gonna end this in a few minutes. But yeah, I want to get a little nap in. So, but I gotta just keep reminding myself this is my year. This is my year. believe me, even with the gym, you know, like my last workout um, video, the week 4 video. Um, Last week, I went to the gym every other day. My energy wasn't in the right place. Um, I think because I'm kind of getting caught up. I thought that would make I thought that would make the workout video a little more entertaining. And that day it happened to be extra cold in my apartment, and I'm like, I don't want to take off the slippers. I think the minions are my spirit animal. My spirit cartoon, would that be a better description? Except I'm not trying to work for an evil villain. It's not my life's purpose to be the assistant to a villain. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go put a quick prayer out for everybody watching, anyone that's going. Yeah, I hear you. So I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna put a prayer out for everybody. Um, that whatever you got going on, that it's healed, that your blessing or miracle comes to you. Um, Whatever your situation may be, let it be mended in the way that that you need it. I love you guys. I love all those that come in and watch. Anyone comes in after the fact and you watch all the way through, I truly appreciate you. I pre, and if you're someone that comes back to my stuff all the time, it really, really means the world to me. And please, 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 any video that you connect with, please share it out. I don't care if it's an old video. I don't care if it's a new video. If you happen to come across videos that really touch you and compel you, that you get value out of, please share those videos. You know, and with that, I'm going to end it. I want to thank once again everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything.